Just a heads up, I will not be allowing anyone who is not a blood relative of daughter to post her on social media. It is extremely inappropriate, and I won't stand for it. That is all well and good. You are free to enact any rule you choose under your roof. I will do as I please under mine. Do you not see the safety reasons for why I will not allow non-family members to post our child? Do you want her to end up trafficked? Do you actually have safety concerns, or do you have Shanice concerns? Because plenty of your friends still follow me on social media, and I see them post pictures of their kids and daughter all of the time. I trust my friends. I do not trust her. That is fine as well. But what you are failing to understand is that you are not in control of what happens in my home and under my roof. That is my jurisdiction. Fine. We can always go back to court, and I can have that added to our court order. If you want to waste your money, feel free to go against my wishes. If you would like to go back to court, that is fine. I will not just bend over and let you walk all over me, though, for petty issues. When you have a serious safety concern, I will take your concern into consideration. Well, it's so obvious to me when it's not actually Steven messaging me back. Lord knows he isn't smart enough for grammar like that. Why don't you go ahead and fuck off, Steven? I'm sure your jealousy was eating you alive at the game this morning. This is me. Feel free to fast time if you need the verification. And no, Shanice is aware she has nothing to be jealous of concerning you. If you think you proved something today, all you did was show the teen moms you so desperately tried to befriend how psycho you are. Psycho? Please. I saw you staring at me. I know you miss what you used to have. It's gone though. You missed your window. The only people staring at you were the other moms wondering why the streetwalkers were at a children's soccer game. But you have a wonderful night. I am going to enjoy my time with my family now. I don't have time to argue over things that don't matter. Keep telling yourself that, husband. I know who you really are and how you really feel. She can never give you what I gave you. Hello, is this the home of Shanice and Steven? Yes, it is. Can I help you? Hi, my name is Claire, and I am from the Division of Child Protection. We had received an anonymous call regarding concerns for the well-being of a child in this home. May I come in? I am sorry. What exactly was the report? I would feel more comfortable knowing the details before allowing a stranger into our home. Yes, of course. A report was made stating that there is a child in the home that is being repeatedly exposed to adult nudity and pornographic material. Do you have any identification on you to show that you are from DSS? I am just wanting to make sure I am protecting myself. I understand how quickly these things can go south at times. Yes, ma'am. Here is my employee badge. May I ask why you are concerned that I am not an actual DSS employee? Well, I just lost my job about 2 weeks ago because my boyfriend's ex-wife is friends with my boss and started some awful rumors about me. At this point, I do not put anything past her. But you are more than welcome to come in and take a look around. I'm sure you will see that there is nothing inappropriate going on in my home. I may have to nurse my son though since he is just waking up from a nap. I can step in a different room if this makes you uncomfortable. No, not at all. This is your home, and if you are comfortable, I'm as well. How old is your son? He is 9 months old. Are there any other children in the home? My boyfriend's daughter is here every other weekend, but that is all. Why? Because after taking a look around here, I see what the issue might be. You would be surprised at how many reports we get regarding breastfeeding as pornographic. It is your right to breastfeed your child for as long as you both wish. And if the call did happen to come from your boyfriend's ex-wife with concerns about your breastfeeding in front of their child, feel free to remind her that it is your legal right to feed your baby wherever and however you see fit. So everything is okay. Yes, ma'am. I am very sorry to take up your time with a false report. You have a wonderful day, and keep up the good work of feeding that baby. You are doing a wonderful job. Look, I have done my best to be civil and take the high road in this situation, but this has crossed a major line. You can hate me all you want for whatever petty reason you can come up with, but you will not put my child in jeopardy. I have no idea what you are talking about, sweetheart. Don't you dare sweetheart me. I know exactly what you are doing, and it's not going to work. I am an amazing mother, and your accusations have no backing. You are only wasting your time and pissing me off in the process. Honey, if you are having issues with false accusations, maybe you should focus on your parenting and your own child, instead of trying to steal mine. That's the only advice I can give you. Nobody is trying to steal your child. Do you not understand that the more people there are to love and support her, the better her life is going to be? If you constantly drive everyone away that Steven tries to be with, you're only hurting her in the process. Oh no, did you and Steven break up? That is tragic. I'll have to check on him later. No, you idiot. I didn't break up with the man I love just because his ex is a psycho. Get a grip on yourself and stop trying to control a man's relationship when you are the one who ruined your marriage. Oh, honey, you aren't understanding. I am not an ex. I am his wife. And as long as I'm around, you will never have that title. And I fully intend on keeping my marriage alive and well for years to come. That just is so sad. Why do you need to hold on to a man who wants nothing to do with you? Girl, get over it. I know you are used to growing up in broken homes, but my child won't have that as her permanent experience. I was raised right. Keep up with your microaggressions. Because you continuously make it clear that you were raised as trash, and that's all you will ever be. I feel for you, and I will be praying for your soul. God don't like ugly, and you are ugly through and through. Well, way to play the race card right away. Not everyone is out to get you because you're black, you know. No race card here. But your whitehood is showing, sweetie. So keep showing your racism and your ignorance, and I will happily put it on display for the community to see. I am done playing nice with you. Come for my child, and I will come for you. And I promise you won't like how that ends. This was never supposed to happen. You promised me you would be by my side forever when we got married. Does that really mean nothing to you? Why did we even get married in the first place if you didn't mean it? We got married because you were pregnant and your parents said we had to so our baby wouldn't be a bastard. Remember how hard you cried when your mother called our baby a bastard? But you had no issue calling Shanice's baby that. But I lost the baby before we got married. You could have broke it off if you didn't actually love me and want to be with me. You chose me. And you're refusing to keep your word now. You lost the baby and I lost my father within a few weeks of each other. I was a wreck, and I did what I thought was right. Therapy really helped me see how toxic our relationship was. You really should consider therapy. I don't need therapy. I need my family back together. You were willing to keep us all together for our first baby. Why is daughter not good enough for that? A child isn't a bandage for a broken marriage. If you could accept that and allow daughter to see healthy co-parenting and healthy relationships, she will be so much better off than she ever would have been if we stayed together. Why will you not fight for our marriage? How can you just not care like this? We had a decade together, and you are just willing to throw it all away on a woman who threatens your wife over the phone for no reason. There is no relationship to fight for between us. I hope this can settle, and we can have a healthy co-parenting relationship for the sake of daughter. But beyond that, there is absolutely nothing to talk about or fight for. And Shanice never threatened you. This is why I cheated on you. I knew you weren't a real man, and you didn't care about your family. This is exactly why I did it, and I'm glad I did. I am glad you did as well. It was the catalyst that made me realize we had no actual relationship either. I am not angry about you cheating. I am grateful. Now can we please move on and do what is best for daughter? What would be best for daughter is her family back together, and for that bitch to be far away from her. If you don't take care of it, I will make sure it's done. I will do anything to do what is best for daughter. And apparently you are not best for her anymore. Court is now in session. We are here today to discuss needed changes to the current court order. Yes, Your Honor. I am very unhappy with how our court order is set up currently. I believe that it is detrimental to the well-being of my daughter. And why do you believe this, ma'am? My husband is insistent on forcing my daughter to develop a bond with his mistress. This is cruel and unfair to both my daughter and I. He has moved this woman into our family home and has attempted to replace me in our child's life. Your Honor, I live in the family home currently because it was originally my father's home and was left to me in his will before we were married. And I have been legally separated from Jenny for close to 2 years. She refuses to move forward with the divorce. Ma'am, your ex is allowed to move on. And as there is no morality clause keeping romantic parties away from the child until marriage, he has done nothing wrong. Well, that is why I am here. I would like to add that to our order. I feel as though that is in our child's best interest. We can add that, but that would not apply to his current girlfriend. She lives in the home and has already been introduced. It would apply to any future girlfriends if they split, and also any men on your side. This woman is not a safe person for my child to be around. I know for a fact she was recently fired from her job for unsafe activities, and she also had CPS visit the home. I do not want my child exposed to that type of drama. Is this true, sir? I would like more insight on this matter. Yes, Your Honor. I have signed affidavits from both her previous boss stating that Shanice was let go due to a friend of the owner's, starting rumors with no proof or grounding, and the CPS report from the agent, stating she believes how it was a false report done in malice against Shanice. It also states that the home was searched, and there was nothing out of line or inappropriate. Clearly, both cases were done by someone who wanted to hurt Shanice. Oh, that is ridiculous. Nobody would do all of that against her without a good reason. She is just trying to be the victim once again. She's not a victim. I am. How are you a victim? Nobody understands how difficult it is being a single mother. Day in and day out, you do everything you can for your child. You never get any recognition or praise. And it's never enough. All I want is for my daughter to be safe and happy. I want her to have her mommy and daddy every morning when she wakes up. But Stephen has decided to be with some whore instead of his family. He has made it impossible to keep daughter at a distance from his new relationship. I have tried to plead with him to keep our daughter away until he is in a serious and committed relationship, but he refuses. He has no worries about hurting our child emotionally. I have tried so hard to keep a smile on my face so daughter doesn't see my pain. But I can't do this anymore. I can't hide the tears. All I want is my family back. I will continue to pray for my family to come back together. I would appreciate it if you all could pray for me too. Life is trying right now, but I know that no matter what, my daughter will always have me in her corner. She has been disappointed so many times by her father. But she will know forever that she is mommy's girl, and she will always have her mama bear in her corner. I don't care how many times I have to take my husband back to court to fight for what is right. Hey girl! It was so awesome to see you last night at the bar. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm sorry your ex is being awful, but you looked so happy with your new man. I hope he treats you like you deserve. He's not my new man. We are just friends. That's all. But thank you for the kind words. Oh, my bad. Y'all looked super close, so I just assumed. Either way, I hope the best for y'all. Thank you. But right now I'm enjoying being single and ready to mingle. I even downloaded some app called Tinder so I could get back out there. I haven't dated in the longest time and Morden knows Stephen never took me on date nights. Yes, girl, get out there and find you a sugar daddy. I'm here for it. You know it. Trying to live the dream.